The Netherlands. What are some things that we Dutch people love to do? We love to do a lot of things. We love to, just like New York City, love our bicycles. It's cheap, affordable, it saves the environment, and it's fantastic, great exercise. We love it. But here are some great tips for you and things you really must put in consideration if you ever go to the Netherlands that you have to do or must do. So enjoy this video. So it's your first time going to the Netherlands and you've got no clue what to do. Well, fantastic, because I will be your Dutch guide for today. The first thing you want to do here is try out our foods. When you arrive at Schiphol Airport, the first thing you've got to do is try our food. And I don't say food at the airport. Shit sucks. Now, I'll be very honest. Food ain't great on the airport. Go to the stores and you have to try Dutch typical broodje frikandel. It's a iconic thing in the Netherlands. We love eating it. It don't matter what type of day it is, summer, winter. We love to specifically eat them any day of the week because we love frikandellen. From real meat to veggie frikandellen, the real deal is the real one because the veggie frikandellen aren't fantastic in my opinion. They're kind of pricey and they're really small. But you have to try out our food, our pastry. We make very good pastry. We love croissants. We love fucking sweetness, bro. Just like you Americans, we love sweetness. And junk food, that's debatable. We are a country that is in general pretty healthy. We do love our veggies. That's also one thing. We love our stamppot. We love our boerenslaa. Rauwkost met brood erop. Food, that's the most important thing. If you ever come to the Netherlands, you have to try Dutch broodje frikandel. It is fucking amazing. It is nothing you've ever tried, and it's very different. It is kind of only available in this country where it's made very properly. So sauzenbroodje is I want to say minced meat with bladerdeeg, so like dough in a square thing. So that's number one. Number two. And the second one is very interesting. We Dutch people love going on our bicycles. Regardless if you've got a car license, a bike license, we don't give a shit. We absolutely love and get motivated once we hop on that bicycle. It's something we've been doing forever. We just love it. And why we love it? Well, because it's affordable in general. If you don't have a car, you can't afford a car, don't have a license, or not interested in any of that, a bicycle is very nice. It's great. You'll see a lot of kids, and especially kids and old people, on these electric bicycles, and they go pretty fucking fast. They sometimes go faster than scooters themselves. So that's the second thing. Exercising. We love exercising, although this current lockdown is bullshit. We've still not got everything 100% open. I know it's a joke. And oh yeah, another thing, if you ever want to come to the Netherlands, unfortunately you have no choice left. If you're unvaccinated, you have to be vaccinated to enter any form of countries or leave the country. Yeah, I don't agree with it, but hey, who am I to make it, unfortunately. Third one, we love schaatsen. Now, I don't know how you call it in America or in English, schaatsen, but we love it. Basically, winter times, we fucking love to go on these lakes, these frozen lakes, and it can be potentially very dangerous. We do this thing every year. I don't know what it's called, but it's called ice skating. So we do it in the winter a lot, and we love it. It's a sport. We're one of the best in the world, if I'm not mistaken, and we do absolutely love our skating. Number 4, and if this is for me, to be quite frankly, the most important, if not the most unimportant thing for you, but we are notoriously known to have very good cannabis here, and I can vouch for that. Yeah, it's good stuff, I suppose. I've been to Amsterdam once, like 3-4 months ago with my cousin. Jesus, dude, you can't escape the fucking smell of cannabis. Oh my god, you probably get high by walking past people. It is accepted within society here, so you don't have to go on the streets and ask somebody to buy. Well, I mean, if you're underage, I wouldn't recommend that, because you've got undercover police in Amsterdam as well, looking like normal regular civilians. Don't fuck around and do stuff like that. It isn't smart. But if you ever come to the Netherlands and you are a smoker, or just like me, you love to smoke one once in a while, I definitely suggest you, if you go to Amsterdam, you must try out our cannabis. It's fantastic. You know, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. I say I don't get my stuff from Amsterdam because it's way too far. I get my stuff in The Hague because it is perfectly located. It is close by, relatively. Whenever I'm at my cousin's place, I'm like, alright, I'll go get some. For sure. And it's good quality. That's one thing I can tell you. The stuff we serve in general here is very good quality. We take a lot of pride and joy and love and care into our cannabis. It is owned by the government, so it's government regulated. So there's no need for you to there's no actual need for you to honestly buy weed on the streets. As long as you're just 18, it's very different than in America. You don't need a fucking card here that says you got some weird disease. You don't need none of that bullshit. You can just literally walk in, show your ID. You can pick any form of cannabis up to 5 grams. You can carry it on you. You can grow your own plants here, which is fantastic. So it's very more open, and the reason why it's legalized here and been legalized is because they want to take away the drug streets. Just get it in the store, because it's a very normal thing. Cannabis, there's nothing wrong with it, I find personally, and I kind of feel like people that judge it have never smoked it themselves. Who are y'all to judge us, man? We just love it once in a while. Some people are addicted to cannabis. I personally am not. Obviously, I've said it in videos before, but I do love to light one up once in a while for relaxation or because I'm bored. So that's very interesting. Exploring cities. Now, if there's one thing, if you're a tourist here, you ever come to the Netherlands, you've got to explore the cities. Now, me personally, I'm not a huge city fan, but I will be very honest, I very much enjoyed Amsterdam. Would I live there? Fuck no, I would not live in Amsterdam. Way too crowded. It just smells like cannabis, literally. It's not the cleanest of water. I don't recommend that. But if you ever go to the Netherlands, exploring is very nice to do. A lot of tourist Chinese. We actually, surprisingly, we've got a lot of Chinese tourists always here. I fuck knows what they want here, man. I don't know what they have to search here. I don't know what's here that interests them. I'm very curious what attracts the Chinese here, honestly. Is it all cannabis? Probably, highly likely, because they all kind of love it, I suppose. And it's pretty affordable as well, cannabis, so don't get it wrong. It's pretty, just don't make it a habit, because it's kind of pricey eventually. But exploring is one of the things we absolutely love as well. I lost track of count, so we're going to do this forest. Now, if you may or may not notice, we don't have any form of natural mountains occurring in the Netherlands. What we have, and we've got a lot of nature products here, and a lot of things we've planted as the downer. We have a lot of things that you got to check out as well. If you're at the beach, you notice like 95% of the beaches all have these grass things. It's been planted by us, obviously, for protection. Because if you don't know, for those who don't know, I don't think you guys in America get this history. Interesting fact, we don't really get any form of history about America. The only thing we get here at school is the war that you guys participated in. But you guys help us a lot. Thank you very much for freeing us, by the way. We appreciate you all for that. And that is one thing. Dutch people in general don't like Americans. I don't know why. We despise you guys. Fuck knows. I don't despise you guys, but a lot of Dutch people don't like Americans for different kind of reason. I don't know what the reasons, but anyways, you'll see a lot of things at nature parks planted. It's because we love our greens. We think it's very important, and it's also important for the oxygen. Trees help submit oxygen, which is a very interesting fact. If you don't know, man, I don't go to school, but I fucking know my school stuff. Trust me, don't you goddamn judge me for stuff that you don't know about. I know what I'm saying. We love our nature products. We really do. We take care, proud of it. We love the trees. Interesting fact, it's actually by law required, if I'm not mistaken, if you chop trees down, you have to plant trees back if you don't do anything else with the ground. And there's certain forests and certain areas that are very, very much protected in the Netherlands that even normal regular people, or anyone actually, to be fair, isn't allowed to enter because of, as we would call, kwetsbaar tuingebied, or vulnerable nature, because it's a certain species that isn't very popular here in the Netherlands because of, people removing it, or animal species. So it's very interesting. And that is kind of the video. For the rest, what else can you very much do here? Our school education is very good here in general. Our healthcare, people say it's free. Bullshit, it's not free. You pay for it. But it is amazing. Alright, my brother had a surgery on his leg 2.5 years ago. He saved about $12,000-$15,000 for just only having to pay $200 a month. That's what's fantastic about insurance here and healthcare. That is kind of the only thing I find very disappointing about America. Now I kind of specifically aim at America. That's because the majority of my views are from America, so it makes more kind of sense. That is also kind of one thing that I find very disappointing about America, and I've spoken to American viewers as well. They say it fucking sucks, man. We don't have healthcare. We citizens pay tax and we don't get that in return. I think it's very odd. I hope you guys one day, of course, implement healthcare. It's really fucking scary there, and I've seen a lot of videos of people not being able to take care of whatever they've got because of the fact they can't afford it. It's very scary, man. It's a different kind of story here, luckily. You even have sometimes bosses take over your healthcare here and they pay a little bit for you, which is very nice. But that's one thing. We in the Netherlands, we bitch and moan quite a lot because of freedom we value a lot. And then obviously this whole COVID thing, a lot of us don't agree with the decisions that have been made and are making right now. Obviously it's quite understandable. We have got a lot of multicultural food, which is also something you've got to try out. Try out multicultural food. We have a lot of good Turkish and Polish, Arabian food. Stuff is very good. You don't have to like them as people. The food you gotta like. It's very, very good. So yeah, that's the video of today. Hope you enjoyed it. These are the things you must do when you're in the Netherlands. At least one of them. So yeah, thank you so much, man.